everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome back if you are new here. In today's video, I am talking about the tips and tricks that I use to save money when I go grocery shopping. Now, if you have been following me for a while, you know that I love to do the grocery shopping. It is currently my favorite thing to do throughout the week because we are in lockdown and we cannot go anywhere. So grocery shopping is something that I really love. I've loved it for years and years and years. I kind of get the thrill of finding the best deals and savings that I can when I do go to the grocery shops. Also, please don't forget to follow me on my Instagram account where I post lots of saving money tips and tricks. Also, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and turn on the notification bell so that you are notified every single time I upload. Let's get into saving some money. So the first tip and trick that I have for you is to take a snack or to eat prior going grocery shopping. If you are like me, I am a huge snacker and I am easily persuaded by food. So if I go grocery shopping and I am like a little bit hungry, I am very, very easily persuaded to buy items that I genuinely don't need. I'm talking about chocolates, I'm talking about chips, I'm talking about chocolate biscuits, all those things that I definitely don't need, but because I'm slightly hungry, my body is telling me that I need to buy them. So before you go grocery shopping, make sure that you bring a snack from home, like a piece of fruit, can be an apple, a banana, or eat a snack that you have previously bought from home. Put it in your handbag or put it in your shopping bags and take it with you grocery shopping. What I used to do when I was a little bit younger and when the shops were actually open here in Melbourne is I used to purchase a medium-sized Boost juice. I always got strawberry squeeze, best flavor ever. And I used to take that with me going grocery shopping. By doing this, I was filling my stomach while going grocery shopping and I wasn't thinking about all those items that I thought that I would need. So I'm talking about like M&Ms and chocolate biscuits. Because I was already distracted by eating or sipping something, I didn't then divert from my grocery list and buy unwanted or unnecessary items. So before you go grocery shopping, make sure that you either take a piece of fruit or take a snack with you or eat before you leave your house. Do not go grocery shopping on an empty stomach. You are just throwing unnecessary money towards items that you did not need. Go grocery shopping on a full stomach. So the next tip and trick that I use to save money when grocery shopping is to write a list or write a plan of attack. So we do not meal plan for every single day. Lewis and I just plan the meals that we feel like for the week, and then we decide on the day when we're going to cook. So my advice is to write down a plan. So write down all of the meals that you're going to have throughout the week. Then shop your cupboard first. So shop all the things that you already have in your house and then write down the missing items on a list. Now, there's a really fantastic app that I use and it's called Google Keep. So you can just download it from the App Store on the iPhone and you can add collaborators. So for example, we have a list here that says, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it, hopefully. This list is called dinner ideas. So for this week, we decided on a family pie, risotto, risotto, pork noodle soup, and pad thai. So we just write down all of the dinner ideas that we would like for the week. I then go shop the pantry, see what items that we do have and the items that we don't have. All of the items that we don't have, I write another list, and this one is called food shopping. So all of the items that I need to buy, I type into the list here. And then when I'm actually at the grocery store, all you need to do is just tick on the item and then it gets crossed off, showing that you have actually purchased it. Now, the really great thing about this app is that you can add collaborators. So you can add people to edit the shopping list as you go. So if you are at the grocery store and say your partner or the person that you're living with remembers that, oh wait, we need olive oil, and you forgot to write down olive oil, they can then jump onto this app and type olive oil and it will notify you saying that an edit has been made and you can go in and check it. So this is a really great app. I know that a lot of people actually like to write them down. I used to do that. However, I found that taking a piece of paper and a pen around with me was just not as practical as taking my phone. So that is what I recommend. Google Keep is a really fantastic app to write your grocery list on. Plus it's also saving the planet and saving unwanted paper. Now, the next tip and trick that I have is adding treats to your grocery list. I know that all of like the health influencers would be like, put any treats in your grocery list, it's unwanted and blah. I disagree. Lewis and I are extreme sweet tooths. We love to snack, and we basically have like a mini dessert almost every single night at our house, just because that's what brings us joy and that's what makes us happy. So in your grocery list, if you know that you are a snacker and that you love to have treats like M&Ms or Maltesers or chocolate chips or biscuits or something like that, make sure that you do buy them, but you just buy them in moderation. You'll also need to discuss with the person that you're living with, well, these are the treats that I'm going to buy for the week, and that is it. This will stop you then from going out to the bakery and buying that lemon slice or that custard tart that you don't need. Those items can be really costly if you buy them more than once a week. So Lewis and I know that with whatever treats that I buy during the grocery shopping, that's it for the week. We don't buy anything else, but we know that we aren't starved of treats because there are some at home. We just have to be a bit more conscious on what we do purchase and what kind of items we are feeling. So we usually do a few savory and a few sweet, just because you never know what your taste buds are going to be like on a certain day. So make sure that you are putting treats on your grocery shopping list. Just make sure that they are in moderation. Now, the next tip and trick that I have for you is to buy home brand. I don't know about you, but a couple of years ago, I thought that there was a stigma when purchasing home brand products. I didn't want to seem cheap or I didn't want to seem cheap buying home brand products. I thought that it was, I don't know. I thought that it just didn't, my mind has completely changed in the last couple of years. The money that I have saved from buying home brand products is just insane. Now, by all means, you can buy labeled products, go for it. However, if you are on a tight budget or if you are really wanting to save money, home brand products are such a fantastic substitute. They are almost, if not most of them, are identical to the items that you pay for the label. So let's say for Latina pasta, it's great. I love it. However, if I was on a tight budget and I'm really trying to save my money for that week, I'm more than happy to go and buy the Coles pasta because they are almost identical. Put it with some bolognese sauce, you cannot tell the difference. Same with canned tomatoes. Canned tomatoes can be really expensive. If you buy the named product every single time, you're basically spending $2 per can. Whereas if you were to buy the Coles brand, you would pay like 89 cents. So really think about your money and spend your money consciously. Do you need to buy the labeled brand, or is there a home brand that gives you almost the identical item? Now, sometimes these do vary, and labeled items are sometimes, they do taste nicer. However, home brand items are such a fantastic substitute. There is no shame in buying home brand products. If I could buy almost all of my items home brand, I would. However, there are some that I obviously do prefer to have a labeled attached to them. For example, chocolate. I just love Cadbury. I love it. I have tried like the Coles and the Woolworths home brand chocolate. I don't think it has the same texture. So for particular items, I don't mind paying that extra little bit. However, I do then cut back on other items such as canned tomatoes, pasta, like milk, all those kind of items. I'm more than happy to buy supermarket brand. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about, and if you have seen My Boyfriend Buys the Grocery Shopping, you will have seen that Lewis is quite the intelligent man, and he looks, when he goes grocery shopping, at the price per mil. So I might insert a photo, I'll insert a photo on the screen of what I'm talking about, but I know that most people, when they go grocery shopping, they look at the overall big price. So they'll look at the $4 for that one item, rather than looking at the unit price per mil, per gram, per kilo. So what Lewis does, and he actually taught me this idea, even though I did already know it, but I didn't put it into practice, but he does, so I'm putting it in here for you. So when Lewis goes grocery shopping, for the olive oil, take for example, he looked at the price per mil, not the overall price of that item. So he will look at the price per gram, per kilo, per liter, and then decide if that item is worth it, or if there is a almost identical item that is cheaper. So make sure that you are looking at the unit price rather than the overall cost of that one item. This is where you will save money over time. You won't save money in that just one shop, but you will save money over time. So just keep that in the back of your head. The last tip that I have for you, and this is if you do have that time or if you are really wanting to save lots and lots of money going grocery shopping, is to shop around. Now, I'm probably on the more extreme side when we're out of lockdown. I tend to compare prices from a multitude of stores. So I'll compare prices from Aldi, Woolworths and Coles, and I will go to all 3 of those stores to get the best deal. Now, the great thing about Coles and Woolworths is that all of their items are online, so you can compare between the 2 websites. However, with Aldi, I have a general idea of what the items cost per unit or what the individual items cost. So what I will do is I will travel to Aldi, Woolworths and Coles, which is extreme, I know, but this is really where I do get the best value for my money. Because if I need some dishwashing liquid and it's full price at Coles, but it's half price at Woolworths, I will travel that extra distance to go to Woolworths. And this is obviously only if you have time. You really do need to shop around for your dollar. You need to make your money work for you, not work for your money. So when you do go grocery shopping, make sure that you are comparing between different stores. Why should those large grocery shopping enterprises take your money when you've worked really hard for that money? So sometimes having that extra hour of research really can pay off in the long run. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed my video. Please make sure that you leave a comment on how you save money while grocery shopping down below, so then we can share the information amongst everyone. Also, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It really does help out my channel a lot, and I will see you in the next video, which will be sometime in the very near future. Bye guys.